Welcome back to the road less traveled. Today I wanted to go over a few of the small modifications I've done to it since I've had the truck about 30 days now. Give you a few of my opinions about going from a tuned, deleted diesel ZR2 to a gas Bison, and just give you overall walk around of the truck. We did put the lower tube front section on, and we are going to do some Baja Designs lights in there, part number 690002. Those have like 4,000 lumens and they throw about 40% further than the Baja XL80s. I talked to the person there, so we'll be putting those in the fog lights. And we have the official Cheesebread ZR2 radio, the Midland MXT 275. It just velcros right there. You just put some industrial velcro. The speaker is right here, and it's all controlled via the handset. I just plugged the handset in up there. I ran the wire through the center console with a Cat 5 Ethernet cable, and there is a female to female connector on the end of the male to male Cat 5 Ethernet cord up there, and I use the handset up there. The antenna you run underneath the seat, up out the window here, and that's that. And I'll go over the biggest mod, if you can call it that. I have chase lights now, Baja Designs. If you recall, those are the Squadron Sports that I had in my Relentless Fabrications front bumper on the other ZR2. I have them wired to the fog lights for now. I will eventually be getting an S-Pod, but as you can see, they are very bright. They are pointed about at the ground about 8 feet behind the truck, so I don't blind traffic, but they're really for use during the day on dusty roads so no one hits me, or I might pop them on during the day on a snowstorm, as I guess we're at that time of year again. I don't know if you've seen, but I have my topper on, my drawers. Eventually have a fridge here if I don't redo this setup. I got all my stuff there in the drawers, recovery gear, and this is all more just miscellaneous tools, camping gear, food, snacks, whatever. The track's there. I can do whatever I want with stuff up here. A lot of room. We're gonna be going off-roading today and just do some fall color searching. This is just gonna be an informal video. Just wanted to update you on the Bison and keep my promise to keep putting videos out every Monday. I've got 2,000 miles on it, and I can say I do think so far I like the gas other than the diesel. The diesel, while you could pass cars on a 2-lane road, the gas really has that extra horsepower to do that. I do not tow, and bumping up rock ledges with the diesel was a big issue. It was really hard to get that turbo lag timed. I was, tried brake boosting. I put 60,000 miles on the truck and I had it for 2 years and I still had trouble with it. So I'm really liking the direct connection between the throttle and the drivetrain of the gas, because when we're bumping up rock ledges in 4 low with both axles locked, it's a lot easier to control the gas so far. We'll be going to Drummond Island in a couple weeks and we'll get her on the rocks, but most excitingly, we are putting General Motors performance parts on the truck. I couldn't really do that to my other truck because it was BDS lifted and they didn't have those at the time, so that's why I sort of rethought the whole ethos of the build. This is going to be a more high-speed, medium-speed truck that I can fling around on the dirt roads while still doing a lot of rock crawling. What we're going to be putting on are the Jounce shocks from GM Performance, front and rear. We'll also have the GM Performance front level and the high-angle upper control arms, the tie rod sleeves up front, and then we will put the striker plates, cross car beam, and rear Jounce shocks in the rear. For anybody unfamiliar with what a Jounce shock is, it's easier to see in the rear. It basically is at the end of your suspension travel. That's called a bump stop. Once we have a nitrogen-filled shock here, we'll have a lot of additional damping capacity. So with suspension, there's 2 measurements. There's the travel, that's how much up and down is, and there's the dampening, and this will greatly increase my dampening. There'll be 3-inch hydraulic nitrogen filled dampers there, and then in the front they're very pricey, but what's really cool is you can finance them as part of the loan. And with how the markets are doing right now, I wanted to leave that extra money in the market and see how that does over the next 6 months. So I really love the Bison thus far. We're gonna have a Go Fast camper on it, and I'll see you out in the woods. Let's get her dirty. Well, we've got her off-road, and it's a beautiful day in northern Michigan. Just enjoying some of the last of the fall colors. Some exploring here, and see what we come upon. This is all state land that we found on Gaia Maps. Looks like there's a lake over here. Gorgeous lake, state land. It looks like this used to be private land that was bought out by the state about, I think, 6 years ago. Oh my gosh, there's a abandoned cabin. This should be interesting. We know this is state land because we checked on Gaia. Whoa. Looks like got some busted out windows. And wow. Anyways, we're at this beautiful lake here, and we seem to have found a abandoned cabin. Wow. Hello? Oh, it had a fold-out couch in there. Wow, sort of creepy, actually. Got this beautiful lake here. This is all state land. That's what's cool about Gaia, is you find places like this. One could bring their canoe or kayak here and have a beautiful time. Unbelievable.
Someone had a fire recently.
Well, that was easy with the rear locked. Seem to have hit an obstacle here. We'll see if we can move this darn tree that's in the way. Okay, I need both hands here.